Good morning. It's a chilly one today. Frost on the windshield this morning on the truck that wasn't parked in the garage. Yeah, winter is a-coming. We're going to shell corn today. We're going to go get our rain out of the field first, and I got this guy coming to pick up his wagon of there's empty wagon there, mostly empty wagon. So let's go. All right, let's go get our rain out of the field. Well, we got the machine moving. I am going to kind of ride along like we did on the way out yesterday, just to make sure the hose wraps and indexes correctly on the drum. With no weight in it, it might roll a little different. Well, we're just kind of watching this as we captain our ship again today. In theory, any water that is still in the hose laying on the ground, as the hose gets lifted up, and especially as it wraps over the drum, should be running out and just keep pushing ahead of us, and we'll eventually run out the end of the hose. That's a long ways to go there yet, but it's wrapping it up decent. If there's a little bit of water left in it, it's not the end of the world. We just can't have that hose full, because when it freezes, it'll have nowhere to go. Of course, it's entirely possible the water in the hose is frozen right now and it's not running out. No, probably not. It's not that cold, but we did get a little frost this morning. So, yeah, and much harder freeze. Well, I shouldn't say much harder freeze tonight, but they're calling for a low of 34, and I think last night they said 37, and we got some frost, so could be worse tonight. Making a turn here, going back to down the main rows. It's a little wet on these ends. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, we're making it. We're back in the middle backbone. Got I don't know, a little ways to go up here, and then we make our turn back to our riser that's somewhere over in that vicinity. Getting close, but we're ready to go. Ready to shell corn. Let's get this moving. Oh, we're just about to make the corner here, and look, a little water coming out. I thought that might happen. Also, look at all this rusty water here. That came out of our main line after I disconnected it and we turned the air compressor on yesterday, so. All right, good deal. I feel like we've done a pretty good job here getting this emptied out. There's a lot of water yet. All right, I got the hose sucked in all the way, and then on the keypad there, I switched it over from automatic to manual for the hose system. And so what that does is it keeps it from laying it down, and then I came into the app here and I told it to go to the end, or to go to path 123, which puts it right there by our well. And now I'm gonna go in and tell it to plan a stop at the end of 123. Confirm. So now it's going to stop, and then it's going to start back up, and it's going to walk its way from right here where we are, the blue dot. It's going to follow the black line. It's going to go down the end to the end rows, and then come right to that end and stop there. And then we can walk it out of the field manually from there. But this way it does it. I don't have to try and do it and follow the rows manually steering it. It's just going to go. And since we've got the hose disconnected and we've got the dispenser into manual mode where it doesn't actually lay it out, we're not laying hose down, we're just running it out. So we kind of need to, it's wet here. We kind of need to get a cover plate or something to cap the end of our pipe, whether we do that here or we disconnect it here or here and cap it so that we don't get any animals or anything in there. We need to do that at some point, but I got it up on top of that post so at least nothing crawls in it in the meantime. So, all right, that should be good now. I shouldn't have to do anything else. We're gonna walk out of here. And go start shelling corn. We'll come back up here and take care of it from there once we get a break here this afternoon or sometime. But yeah, it's self-sufficient from there. It was probably this whole time. I really didn't have to do much, but I wanted to keep an eye on it. Well, I guess Dad's ready to go too. Guess we'll just go to the field. I don't really need to go back. I got a cart and all the stuff here. Phil can bring a truck and then take this pickup back. combine looks nice and clean after 1.5 inches of rain on it. All right, well, another day of running grain cart, looks like today. Dad has little patience for sitting around waiting for things, people. So he's getting started here, which is fine, but the monitor, I wasn't ready. I didn't have the work plans pushed to this field, so the guidance lines aren't in there. The variety locator map's not in there, which is all the same variety, but it's not the variety that the monitor thought it was. It's fine. I can change that later. His biggest issue is he doesn't have his guidance lines. Oh well. He's going to work some end rows off along the road here, and then we got these long ones that go along the river. This is the St. Joe River is right here. Our irrigated field is just on the other side of it, down that way a little ways. But these end rows are like 3/4 of a mile long. You can't make it from one end to the other. When it's okay corn, when it's great corn, you certainly can't. And I expect this field to do really well. This particular field, 2 years ago when it was corn the last time, was the best dryland corn that we had. Field went like 250 something, 255. It was fantastic corn. So I don't know if it'll be that good here this year, but I expect it to do really, really well. Well, we finally got all these end rows done. There's a lot of them. And of course, when you have even number of passes on the end rows, you end up on the same end you started on, which is the opposite end from where we want to start planting, but the logical place to pull into the field, whatever. Anyway, so Dad started with the point rows here. This is a triangular shaped field that looks like that. And so we got these big long ends done in here, and he's doing these little point rows, and then we'll work in behind the house here. But it's lunchtime. I think we're going to fill this truck and go back and grab something to eat real quick, and then we'll keep her moving this afternoon. There's only 57 acres in this field. It's all we're going to do today. We shouldn't have any trouble getting it done, so it's not like we've got to be in a huge push today. Got some lunch. Dad's taking a semi back up to the field, and I'm going to take a pickup. We're going to go check on the irrigation real quick, make sure that it made it to where it was supposed to be, and shut the base station down, assuming it is there. Well, it did what it was supposed to do. That's awesome. That is fantastic. So for the winter, we're going to just walk it out here. However, I don't want to put it out there right now because we're still waiting on our power company to come and set a pole and get us hooked up to our meter here, which we're done with our stuff, so they just need to do it. So I think what we'll do is just kind of walk it up here to the edge of the grass, and so it's out of the way so we can get this corn shelled when we need to. But that worked really well. There we go. Well, I would call it a relatively successful season. First season with the rain. We had our issues, but it did its job, and we'll find out more tomorrow or over the next few days here on how well we did with it, and we'll do a kind of end of year recap when we're done here. Well, let's get going here. So we're getting the short rows done, got it behind the house, and there's between the houses, and the rows just gradually get a little bit longer and a little bit longer and a little bit longer. And oh, we can't leave that there. Nope, can't leave that. Let's go get it. Oh, there's two of them. There's another one. What'd we do here? He was going a little crooked when he started on this. My goodness, that is an ear. Holy mackerel. Look at the size of that. That's impressive. Can't be leaving these on the ground. There we go. Back in my tractor cab. Dumping. Is he gonna make it here? Gotta get to the end doing these little ends, and then we'll dump heading back towards the truck. He's about full. I think he's gonna make it. I didn't think he was for a second. Got it. Sitting here just kind of waiting. Took a look at the remote display access, and yeah, this is good corn. Field average is up to 223, but look at the yield, dry yield for the load which is since the last time he unloaded. Pushing over 250. That's pretty good. He's turning now, so that's going to climb quite a bit. 260. Nice. 265. Close. See what the instant does. It'll spike way high because of the angles on the end rows, and then it'll settle back in. Yeah, 1100. It's not accurate. That might be. This low ground down in here, there's some low ground along the river here, a dip that kind of runs all the way through up over to there, and it's going to be really good corn. That's awesome. This is a little bit wetter over here today. We've been running 20 to 21% according to the tester back at the farm. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, but this is 110-day corn. Same variety we were running the other day, just planted a couple of days later than that last field. But again, the low ground here held on to the moisture a little bit longer, so it's not quite going to be quite as dry. And then the irrigated stuff across the river up there is 111 and 12-day corn. So I expect that to be low 20s as well, but we've got help the rest of the week. Brock's going to be here Wednesday through Friday, so tomorrow through Friday. And we've got the manpower to get that out, so we're going to go get it. I know you can't see it, but that is in fact a row of shame. Not a bonus row. That one's a row of shame. We've almost made it to the long rows, though, and gotten around all the houses, so that's good. I've got another rider today. Say hi, Brayson. How was school?
Good.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
What'd you learn? Nothing.
How do you use a number line?
A number line. Oh, nice. Are you doing addition, subtraction, multiplication? Addition. Nice. All right, Grandpa's doing end rows along the road, so we got to go up there and catch him. You what? Your what?
The Skittles are empty.
What did you just say to me?
The Skittles.
He got in here, and he starts going through all my empty stuff, and he says, I'm hungry. You can only eat the purple ones.
Okay, bet.
Okay, bet.
I'll eat all the purple ones.
Eat all the purple ones. I don't like purple Skittles. Moving right along here into the longer rows. See, we're dumping every round instead of being able to go two like we were in the short rows over there. Still going to the lane. I thought we'd be going to the road by now, but Phil didn't bring the trucks over there, so whatever, it doesn't really matter. Yield's getting better. 27. And we're 37 acres out of 57, so there's only 20 to go. Looks like we're farther along than that, but that's how it works when you have a triangle like we do. There's just not that much in these short rows, and then it's all in the bulk of it's in the long rows here once we get past this house lot. Losing my rider. He went to go get into combine with Grandpa. That's all right. Be good for him. Ah, the neighbors are out too. Nice. Well, we're a couple more trucks into it, and Brayson's ready to go home. That truck is full. We're waiting on another one to come anyway, so I think we're going to stop on the end here and wet him out, and we can ride home with Uncle Phil next time truck gets here. Yeah, this is pretty good corn. We have broke the 230 mark. That's awesome. Catch up the trucks time, which, to be honest, I would have expected a long time ago. I mean, we kind of did it at lunch and made it all the way till now. Yeah, Phil's doing a really good job. It's like magic. We stop for a minute, they tell you we're stopping, and then the next clip, we're getting back in the tractor, and the truck is empty, and here we go. So we have like 11 or 12 acres left in this field. Probably 3 truckloads. Take us an hour and a half, maybe. What time is it? 5:42. Is that right? Yep. It'll be an early night tonight. My daughter scratched me the other day, and then I picked a scab, so now I'm bleeding everywhere. Happens. What a deal! We've just about made it. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. We're debating on, do we just park the equipment for the night, or do we go up to the next field? The next field is the irrigated field. We could move stuff up there, take some ends off, and get a truckload out tonight. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Thinking about at least taking a grain cart up there or something. I don't know. But this was the goal today, to get this field done, and we did it. 232. That's awesome. That's fantastic. This was good corn. We might even call this great corn. Kind of sets a high benchmark for the irrigated stuff, though, doesn't it? Gonna have to beat that. But these two fields are right across the river from each other, but this field, for the most part, lays much, much better than the irrigated one does. It does not have near as much sand ridges in it, and it has a lot of low, heavy ground, the river bottom ground. So, if they were apples to apples and non-irrigated, either one of them, I would think that this field would be at least 20, maybe 25 bushels better, just because of the way the ground is and the soil types and stuff. So, yeah, if we have 260, 70, 80 bushel corn across the river up there, the irrigation paid, and it was a win. So, we'll find some more out tomorrow. Some days I make videos and I have to search for a thumbnail to find something halfway decent. Yesterday was one of those days. And then there's days like today when I take about 10 pictures. I'm like, dang, these are all good thumbnails. We're going to get some more right now. Got the lights on, but it's still bright enough out that it won't be, washing the whole image out. Oh, it's going to be a good one here. Last pass of the field. I need my drone. The sunset's not quite good enough to justify going on the other side of the combine. We do have the moon over there. I don't know. We'll get it. It'll be fine. With a corn cob here. Okay, cart is empty, combine's empty. Dad's cleaning some trash off the feeder house there. We are going to run the equipment up and put them on the filter strip up there in that irrigated field. Get ready for tomorrow. He's going to take the combine up now. I've got a pickup sitting on the filter strip over there, so I'm going to go get that and bring him back. And then we'll get the cart moved up there and come back and get this semi, so... yeah, what a deal. Says 233 there, dry. That's the combine. That's what the combine thinks it went. The grain cart, which takes in the boundaries, so it knows how many acres are in the field, and it kind of figures bushels as you unload. It says 253, but those are wet bushels, so those have to get converted into dry bushels. However, I think maybe our combine's a little low. I think we did a little better than 233, and my reason for that is because, well... the grain cart says we unloaded 810,000 pounds. The combine thinks we had 741,000 pounds. The grain cart is accurate. More accurate than the combine. So, yeah, tack another 70,000 pounds onto what the combine said. Okay, that's pretty good. Wait, scratch that. I looked at the wrong number. We need wet weight, so 791. So still low, but we were at 810 versus 791. So not tack 70,000 on, tack 20,000 pounds on. Okay. So it's 235-ish, maybe somewhere between 235 and 240. That's still fantastic corn. That is so awesome. I'm super excited for that. Then get our combine and cart moved. Get our truck taken home. Call it a night. All right, guys, thanks for watching that one. We do have a little bit of wet corn around. I mean, this stuff was 20%, so it was down in the 19s by the time we're done. We got 2 lights on there, so Phil's gonna let it run for a little while tonight, and then, oh, Dad got that door, okay. And then shut her off, and we'll get her started back up in the morning. We're gonna spread a little fertilizer in the morning. Dad's got some mowing to do. He's gonna get the combine and the tractor fueled up, DEF in them, fill my haul, load of dry corn to town. I don't know, we'll see. But we'll get started shelling some irrigated corn tomorrow. It's gonna be all kinds of fun. Thanks for watching this one. We had a great day today. Really, really good crops, and it's awesome. It's so much fun. So this next one's gonna be I'm nervous because we put a lot into this. Like, I need it to be really good, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really good. So we've got 175 acres up there plus the 13 acres on the corner. It's gonna take us 3 days at least to do this because of all the bushels. We're gonna have to stop and haul trucks and catch up, and it is what it is. It's okay. We're gonna enjoy it and have fun with it. So check back tomorrow for that one, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Have a great night.